Hello, how are you doing today? Due to the time change, I have a little bit extra time today. So I am going to call a little meeting. And this meeting is about worshiping ancestors, specifically Black Americans worshiping ancestors. The topic went viral a couple of weeks ago, and so I wanted to talk about that. I am going to be citing Exodus 23 through 5 and John 14:6. So let's see quickly. Exodus 23 through 5. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the fathers to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. Okay, so that is Exodus 23 through 5, and that was part of the 10 commandments. And now I'm going to jump to John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really knew me, you would know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. So, those are the two verses that I wanted to cite. And now I'll just say we all have a choice. Your choices are to accept or reject the Gospels. Now, I live in America, and the person who made this topic trend, he seems to be African American as well. And specifically like Black American, meaning his family has been here in the US a long time. And so those are the people that I'm talking about specifically. But I think that this lesson can apply to anyone. You either accept or reject the Gospels. That's your choice. In America, we have freedom of religion. So if you want to worship your ancestors, you are free to do so. You cannot really choose Jesus Christ and choose to worship your ancestors at the same time. And I just cited those verses again, Exodus 23 through 5 and John 14:6. So, I mean, it's really just that simple. You need to accept or reject the Gospels. You are free to do as you choose, but if you're a Christian, you believe that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, and Jesus Christ is the pathway between humanity and each individual and God. That's the belief. If you choose to believe that your ancestors are the way, then you're not a Christian. And that just is what it is. I mean, that's not really something that you can half step. So that's all I wanted to say. I mean, it's really kind of simple, but there seems to be some confusion, and I just wanted to talk about that. And furthermore, I wanted to say there are a lot of people on the internet who talk about let's just say they complain about their family and don't seem to like their family too much. So how is it that people are so interested in their ancestors, but they don't like the relatives that they have living now? I don't understand it. It seems kind of disingenuous. And I'm not judging anything, but it's just there are so many people all across social media talking about cutting off relatives and complaining about relatives, but then there's a lot of people also talking about worshiping ancestors. So I don't quite understand that. And furthermore, your ancestors, they were flesh and blood human beings. They lived their life. Um, they lived their life they passed away, just as eventually me, you, and every other human being is going to go through the same thing. We're here living our lives now, and then we're going to pass away. And where we spend eternity depends, if you're a Christian, it depends on what you choose while you are alive. Are you going to accept the Gospels or reject them? Are you going to accept Jesus Christ as your Savior or reject it? You have a choice. I'm glad that we all have a choice, but you can't really straddle the fence, and it says it right there in the Bible. So, anyway, everyone have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching. Bye.